In fact, Germany has decided to expel 40 Russian diplomats in response to Moscow's alleged war crimes against civilians in Ukraine. Let's get further details now from Berlin. Joining us now is correspondent with our partner, Deutsche Welle, Thomas Sparrow. Thomas, first of all, give us updates on this. Why is Germany against the embargo on Russian energy, unlike many other EU countries?
That essentially depends on the dependence that a specific country might have on Russian energy. And in the German case, but not only in the German case, other EU countries as well are also dependent on Russian energy, in particular Russian oil or Russian gas. And the thinking of German politicians when it comes to a possible embargo is that an embargo with immediate effect could not only harm Russia, but it would also harm European economies a lot, with German officials stressing that that could lead to poverty, to mass unemployment, to higher energy prices, to an even higher inflation, to all sorts of economic problems. And that's why German officials have stressed that they need time for preparing these kinds of embargoes. However, what is being discussed, and that's something that Germany is not against, is the possibility of an embargo on Russian coal. Now, that is something that EU officials do believe would hurt Russia and would not hurt at the same time European countries to a very large extent. That is something that's being discussed now. That could actually happen. But Germany, as well as other EU countries that are particularly dependent on Russian energy, are very much reluctant to an immediate embargo on all energy sources coming from Russia.
What we do know is that Germany has announced it will be taking control of some Gazprom's subsidiaries in Germany as well. What's behind this decision?
The background to that announcement by Germany's economy minister and vice chancellor Robert Habeck is the decision by the Russian energy giant Gazprom to separate from its wholly owned subsidiary here in Germany, so Gazprom Germania. And that led, according to German officials, to unclear legal relationships, which then prompted the decision to temporarily assume control of Gazprom Germania. The decision, according to Germany, was to ensure supplies of gas to the country. But what is behind this decision, that some may describe as technical, is of very important political relevance, because it clearly signals that Germany, as well as other countries in other specific measures, is in a capacity to use energy also as political leverage when it comes to its relationship with Russia. So this is how this decision is being analyzed here. It is particularly important from a German perspective to ensure supplies of gas and other energy sources that particularly come from Russia.
Well, so Thomas, briefly tell us about this. How relevant is Germany's decision to expel this 40 Russian diplomats?
So that decision is as a first reaction to the situation that you see in Bucha in Ukraine, and it is significant not only because of the high number of diplomats, but also because of the reasoning behind that. Annalena Baerbock, Germany's foreign minister, stressed that those people were working in Germany here against social cohesion and peace in the country, and as such, that was a decision that had to be taken. It's, however, important to stress that Germany is not the only European country that has expelled Russian diplomats. There are various other European countries that have made similar decisions, and that has to be seen then as a complement to measures that are being discussed now at a European level when it comes to further sanctions that could be imposed against Russia.
Thomas Sparrow with our partners Deutsche Welle. This is The Pulse. Don't forget, when we return, we'll bring you some more stories. Stay with us.